Hey, what's going on, Martin? How you doing this morning?
Hey Anthony, I'm fine. And you? How are you?
You know, it's it's a beautiful Monday morning here in Texas. I'm happy that to get the week started. It's been a hot weekend, but I mean things are great. I'm excited about the week. I'm excited about what's to come and what we got going on. So no complaints. How about you? How are things over where you're at?
Perfect. Our weather is not quite as hot as in Texas. We have a little rainy patch, but to be honest, that's good. Garden loves it, and so that's good. Also, after sunny weather.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about this that we had this opportunity to talk. I mean, when I got your LinkedIn message, it kind of surprised me because it was like, hey, you said something about having about leads and marketing, lead generation and marketing, and so I was like, hey, that's kind of different considering that I do the exact same thing. So I was like, hey, let's talk and see where things lead.
Absolutely, yes. It's great connecting with you, Anthony. LinkedIn is a great tool for finding people like us and seeing what can be done together in collaboration. And I think the thing was about lead generation. I'm blogging a lot on LinkedIn Pulse.
Okay.
You commented on an article about real-time leads, which is a combination of email and telephone, which can really increase results. And you might have tried it yourself, but that's the thing I'm exploring right now with a business partner. And so I'm essentially I'm a growth hacker for 2 years, consultant for 2 years.
Okay.
After a career in chemical business. So that's a little bit of a career change, but I've been quite a long time in sales and always looking at growing business, refining your sales process, and finding shortcuts in B2B business. And now I do the same thing for clients, for companies, even fellow consultants.
Gotcha. Well, that's the one of the reasons why I was first of all I was impressed that in the way that you approached me. I thought that was exciting because that's the same. Whenever I see someone who's sharp and professional in the way that they interact, you didn't like jump on me with this big heavy sales pitch, right? And we're just connecting, and I was like, hey, I'd like to know more about this guy anyway. And plus, for my business, just to give you a little background on us is that we're a digital marketing company here in the States. And so we service those small and medium-sized businesses that struggle with their marketing and struggle to be seen in the marketplace. And what we do is, I help them understand exactly why that's happening to them. But then we give them a clear plan of action that allows them to gain more exposure and increase their profits more than they've ever done before using the marketing system that we use. So that's what I do in the marketplace. And so when I heard when I read that about what you do, I didn't see it as, I'm not a person who thinks in competition. I think in collaboration. And
absolutely, absolutely. Same here. You might not have been in the chemicals business, and the chemicals business really lacks in marketing. For me, marketing is the first stage of the sales process. Let's say the long term. And the one interesting bit probably you're looking at as well is inbound sales. And inbound sales follow a good marketing strategy. So you put your information out, you put your value proposition out, and you wait for the inquiries to come in. And then you're already at the second stage of the sales process. You have identified the customer and you've qualified the customer because they have found you, they have the need, and they call you. Which is much more comfortable than the old cold calling, where you maybe even purchase a list, and then you got to really cold call thousands of people or sending out emails, and nobody wants that. I don't.
I know. For myself, and see again, that's it's funny that you should bring that up because again, that's why I'm excited to learn this about you because being that we are a digital marketing company, we do a lot with branding and marketing for businesses, and what really makes us kind of unique. Well, not really what makes us unique. Much like the wooden bow tie that I wear, right? We're outside the box thinkers.
You're incredibly smart, Anthony. You got to tell me the story of the bow tie a bit later on.
Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you really quickly right now the story of the bow tie. The story of the bow tie is this: is that I was actually looking to do some promotional. You got to freshen up your headshot, right? And so I was doing that for myself, and I wanted something that was a little bit different. And when I got there, we have one of the most creative marketing directors like in the planet. I just really feel blessed. And when we got there, we started shooting and everything. And his creativity, he was like, you know what? This is going to be a part of your brand. And I'm like, nah, whatever. But I like the wooden bow ties because they symbolize me and our company because it's outside the box and it's different. Well, when the pictures came out, Martin, it was exactly what he said. And people were raving about the bow ties, and it instantly became associated with me, and it became a conversation piece. Whenever I went to a networking event or I spoke, people were like coming up to me, and like it helped with the magnetism of people. So it's always been there, and I love it. And so that's the quick story on me.
Fantastic. And the I like it.
Yeah, but tell me this because I forgot to ask you this. How do you pronounce your last name?
Oh, my last name. It's a long name. Wolfersdorf.
Wolfersdorf.
Yes, perfect. And it's a noble name. So you got the von beforehand, which means from. So essentially, I'm from the village of the Master of the Wolves.
Okay. Love it. From the village of the Master of the Wolves.
Yes, absolutely.
Winter is coming. Game of Thrones is popular, so.
Yes.
Well, good. Well, I love to get some more information. Information. I'm excited about the fact that what I was trying to say is that my perspective on other individuals that work in marketing and lead generation, because we work the exact same way. Well, not the exact same way, but I'm excited to know, I look at it as to know more about what you do, because we don't do, and what we offer to our clients, my position is this: there's a group of people behind you that I don't know, and behind me is an army of people that you don't know. So
there surely is, yeah.
Right. So I believe that your next client is in my network and my next client is your network. And so even when it comes to my clients and being able to service them, there may be a opportunity in what you do to provide that in a solution that I provide to my clients. So that's exciting to me. So no one is a master of everything. And I think that's the beauty of LinkedIn, because you're over in Germany. I'm here in Austin, Texas. And because of technology and how it is, we're able to collaborate, right?
That's perfect. And in my 2 years of consulting, I've learned that a good network of fellow consultants really helps you. First of all, with expertise, of course, but also, what is the best source of business? Referrals.
Absolutely.
Well, the best source is existing customers, maybe. So getting more business done with the same customers, that's the easiest. But the next easiest thing is getting referrals from your network, because you might know clients I don't know, and vice versa. And so I'm sure you're maybe not so much in the chemical industry. And I do some work with small mediums, but being in Europe, of course. I predominantly work with people in Europe, although I have some coaching clients, some personal clients whom I help improving the game in sales.
Yeah.
And I do that with Skype. So same technology, but
well, that's
it's always.
Go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's always good, leveraging technology and although being only a one-man show, operating globally thanks to the internet and technology.
I love it. I love it. Well, I've learned that when I started out as an entrepreneur that I couldn't do it by myself. I needed a team. So, we have an incredible team that we work with. And, for me, my ideal client is a person that's a business owner that needs help with their branding and their marketing. But it's not just about their branding and their marketing. It's about the infrastructure that's inside. So your lead generation leads to your automation and leads to the what I like to call your ecosystem. That could be your email automation. It could be your sales funnel creation. We create all that infrastructure in the background to complement the marketing, the magnetic marketing that we create on the front end, right? Yeah. So that we create your ecosystem, and so you get more out of the clients that you get that come in versus you're constantly having to chase and look for another one. So I'm excited to, again, to know about the fact that we connected. Thank you for reaching out to me and having that opportunity. So I think this has been a great way for us to really service both of our needs across the globe.
Anthony, I love the concept of the ideal client you mentioned, because there's some sales concepts which really bring you on a higher level and which help you with sales. And the ideal client might mean something else to the salespeople than to the marketing people. Your finance guy, he wants people who pay fast. That's his ideal client. So, yeah, and as a business, to find a common and accepted definition of the ideal client is very important, because otherwise marketing creates leads they deem qualified, and sales say no, they're not qualified, they're not our ideal clients,
right?
And, because frankly for sales, the ideal client is ready to be closed, is ready to push the order button. That's right. What sales is interested in. So everything longer term is, in the marketing department, more or less.
Good deal. Well, hey, I tell you what, it's been great having this conversation with you, and I'm glad again that we connected. And I was able to get you on here to, in this conversation, to find out exactly how to pronounce your last name, which I know now.
Yeah, let's rock something. Let's do some business together, and I'm sure we have many things we can inspire each other to.
Absolutely, let's do it. It's a done deal. I'm excited about it. So we're connected, via LinkedIn. So that's the beauty of LinkedIn. So it's a done deal. You now have a friend in Texas, and
you have a friend in Germany.
Yes. Love it. Well, good, Martin. Thank you again for reaching out to me, and I'm glad we got this chance to talk. So I'm excited about it. I know what you're looking for, and we'll make it happen.
Talk to you soon, Anthony.
All right. Talk later.
Let's do some business.
All right.
Bye for now.
All right. Let's